Oh, that's brutal. We're going to set ourselves up for most of our abilities as well. Look at that, though. Look at that. It's no chance. Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. We're going to be taking on Fire Knight and Dragon level 25 in this video. Trying out different comps, seeing what works, seeing if it's actually worth your time to run dungeons at this level. Let's get into it. Let's see what we can do. Bear Cozy, I've not tried 21 to 25 at all yet. Not even tried them. I thought I'd save it until we were allowed to stream, and then I'd do it together with you guys. Looks like a load of people want to see Fire Knight. Okay. Fire Knight then. So, honestly, I feel like if you don't have Allure, Fire Knight's going to be tough. I think Allure is like super critical here for Fire Knight because she's now positive affinity, right? Is Allure not too soft? Well, you're hoping by the time you're facing level 25 stuff, you can make her with a bit of a backbone to her. I think it's the same rules. Crit rate gloves, HP, chest, crit, speed boots, and then as fast as you can make her without ruining yourself, really. Make sure she's got a good amount of health so she's not going to be the tank. So, I mean, this build's actually pretty bonkers. But 40k HP here, 236 speed, 360 accuracy. If anything, I'd like her to be quicker. Upwards of 250 speed at least. You only need to build her with 85. You're right, 85%. Yeah, too true. 85% would do it. Because she becomes positive affinity here, we're not so worried, are we, about whether she's going to be tanking stuff up. She's not going to be the tank anymore. Build her in a relentless set. Could do. I don't think you need to, though, because we're not... In fact, I think it's the wrong thing to do. I would rather make sure she always A1s. The thing you're going to struggle with here is the waves. I've seen a load of people like trying out Sears. Sears definitely going to be like super strong here. 2-hack could be good. Sears just don't... In the end, Sears going to come back. In the end, Sears will be in every team that she can be in. I think Deacon... What's the affinity here? Green. Yeah, I think Deacon could be good here. Decreased defense, turn meter. Let's try this. Phoenix could be good, yeah. Phoenix is good here, actually. Drop defense out nice and early. See, this is the trouble. This is why Seer will be absolutely top tier. Okay? Look how little damage we're doing. Look how little damage we're doing here. Obviously, I'm not bringing in hard hitters, but it just gives you a sense of... Seer would have cleaned this wave and the next wave by now. And this Skull Crown is not built weak. The Skull Crown's built with some half-decent damage there. What we have got, though, is great control. And, you know, when we're talking about high-level stuff, when you're doing it for the first time, the main thing you want is great control. Would Royal Guard be a good option here? Actually, yeah, Ted, yeah. He would. Actually, yeah, he really would. So definitely any ally attacks would be good. Royal Guard would definitely be good here as well. Because Royal Guard also actually does a lot of work on the boss, in fairness. Drop rate. So look, we don't know officially, okay? But there are some Russian YouTubers that have done some work. From 640 runs, you've got a 55% chance of getting a rare, 33% chance roughly of getting an epic, and about a 12-ish% chance of getting a legendary. And then, oh, you can see it, look. And from what we've seen previously, there used to be 75% chance of getting a rare, 73% chance of getting a 5-star, 27% chance of getting a 6-star. So it was 73 here. It's now, what, 65? So it's about 8% better chance of getting a 6-star than there was before. Let's just have a quick look at how this is running quickly. So look, Allure just keeps that turn meter pumped right back down. Decreased speed on as well from Seal. This is I can't see this not being a win. Look how good Allure is now. If Allure was good before, guys, she is insane at this point. Now, you said earlier, could we do poison damage? The boss won't get a turn if you've got Allure. So, poison damage will mean nothing here. It actually might come back to enemy max HP champions in Relentless gear cycling through their abilities could be good. But let's be clear, guys. I said it earlier. A 10% better chance or an 8% better chance of getting a 6-star piece compared to where we were. It's around about 35% more 6-star pieces. It's a lot. It's a lot. People will do it. Yeah, don't forget, Ruggle. We've definitely bought in like a full... I'd say we bought in a mediocre team on purpose here. We could try it with people that we actually think are going to do it quick in a minute, but I just thought I'd bring in mediocre so you can see that it's actually not that challenging. It's just a gear check. It's a gear check, that's all. Yeah, Cold Heart. I was wondering about Cold Heart. Maybe Cold Heart. Or do I want the speed buff? I've got speed buff here anyway. Maybe Cold Heart. So I've got the weaker one here. Let's see. The shield is 12 hits now, is it? Okay, so we didn't have enough buffs for Seer to do a magic. Also, it wasn't enough buffs to kill them straight out. Yeah, we need a shield set. Shield set here. She's damn slow. Does that matter? It kind of does matter. How do we even make someone this damn slow? Is the new champ Arbiter mission champ available? Well, he's in the test server, yeah. That's what you mean. Okay, so we've not quite done enough damage on these two big boys. Let's see how strong my Seer is. Not far off. It's good to know, though. Like, one more buff would do it. I mean, Savage Gear, 240 crit damage. So that's actually quite a high crit damage there. Quite high crit damage. So yeah, just another layer of buffs then. So whereas beforehand we needed 3 buffs on everyone, now it looks like we need to have 4 buffs on everyone to guarantee the kills. Seer, is she in FE or SH? FE or SH? What's that mean? Do you mean Flawless Execution or Helm Smasher? She's Helm Smasher. I'm pretty sure anyway. I'm pretty sure. I'm not. Actually, I'm not sure. So there you go. We clear the waves. This is why this combo's so busted. You don't need Lydia, by the way. Like, Morse Mage can do the job, but you do need a way to... Look at this. It's going to be perfect. You do need a way to be able to drop defense as well. So as long as we get to this point, it's job done. So this is going to be really strong. Yeah, it looks like it's 15 buffs, isn't it? Because you had... No, more than that. You need... What do we use? We used 3 on everyone. 15 wasn't enough. And then we brought Creeler in. So it's more like you need 20 buffs to do the do with damage. And then as long as you break the shield, Allure will keep the shield down all day long. 240 speed, whatever. Plenty. But actually having that ally attack in here is really good. So at this stage, what would I do differently? Maybe I don't think I've got Giant Slayer on this Allure build. So that would do actually a lot of damage. So that would be worth it. Anyone else here who doesn't have some sort of Giant Slayer or War Master for this type of content would benefit from it a lot. Lanicus instead of Creeler, yep, that'd be fine. This is going to be like just over 2 minutes. It's not too bad, really. Obviously, I'm running this in decent. I'm running it in good gear here, but not. This isn't like me rebuilding to make this happen. My Lydia's in strong gear. My Seer was already in good gear. Creeler and everyone else is just kind of in like okay gear. 223. It's not too bad. Giant Slayer for Allure would do a ton more damage as well. We've done no damage there at all. But yeah, I think you'll be able to get under 2 minutes with this team here with Giant Slayer and stuff like that. So she is absolute MVP now. What's the speed on the Renegade? So let me show you these champs quick. Renegade wasn't fast, like 200 speed or something. Renegade just slower than Seer. So 190 speed on the Renegade in the shield set. 207 speed. This is the same build I had before. I've not changed her at all. 100% crit rate, obviously. 240 crit damage. 280 accuracy. My Creeler, again, I've not changed her for this. I just ran her in. 235 odd speed. And my Lydia is well geared. 315 accuracy. 290 odd speed. Nearly 300 speed. Why not Kymar for reset? You can do. You can do, but Renegade's probably better for this one. Renegade's got a multi-hitter for finite, so... Could you try a comp without Allure? I mean, yeah, I can. It's going to be tons slower, though. Can you throw in a team that will take a hit? Who wants to do that? Yeah, of course we can. We can throw in a team that literally like cries in their milk and just gets killed if you want. If that's what you guys are into. Bam. So there we go. On to the boss. The trouble, obviously, here is we've got a 12-hit shield. Do we even have the hits here? I don't feel like we've got the hits at all, actually, thinking about it. This team's not been well thought out. Get to them easy enough. How are the new dungeons? Honestly, they're just a gear check. They're a gear check on... If you could do them before, I think you could probably still do them. Okay, let's see if this works. Yeah, this is the difference, actually. So you said for for laughs, let's see what happens if we actually start taking hits. We take hits. These guys you don't want to be taking hits against. They hit hard. Really damn hard. Look at that. We're all dead. It's actually a pretty big hit. Who can sub for Lydia? Lydia's not in this team. But anyone who's doing decreased defense and weaken, you just need to adjust your team, basically. But yeah, you can see. So we're going to lose this. We're not going to get through. We've not got enough control. 85k across the board with that big slam. Can't afford to lose Cold Heart. Let's just try switching. Cold Heart for Seal. Try that. You add Seal into any team. It's easy, right? Any team. Now, the question is, can we get through a 12-layer shield and keep it down without a lure whilst Draco decides to do all his stupid stuff at the wrong time? We do have multi-hitters in Draco, Royal Guard, if they decide to use them. We do have our ally attack, but keeping it down... Oh, that's brutal. That's actually a brutal slam right there. Damn. Obviously, we don't have a healer here. I'm curious to see if we actually get back into this to put things like decreased speed on. Got a chance here. Got it. So we're not a million miles away. So, yeah, we're not a million miles away with that. So far, the teams we've been able to do this with, basically any team that could get to the boss with a lure is a win. If you've got Seer, Lydia with enough buffs combo, it's super quick, wave clear. Otherwise, it's super slow. And then other than that, it's just a gear check, really. Have you got enough speed? Have you got enough accuracy? And then if you're taking hits, you need pretty good defensive stats here. But as long as you've got enough control in your team, you know, Seal, huge for control. Someone else that will bring control as well. You just don't want to take hits from these waves, basically. And as ever, the harder the content you face, the more control you need. Same thing with Doom Tower. The harder you go into Doom Tower, the less it's about hitting hard, the more it's more about controlling the waves. Yannicka would be good here, yeah. So your key champions, like someone like an Allure, I'd say if you can get them up to 230, 240, even better. Let's see if we can break the shield this time. We've got, again, a Draco that shakes his booty instead of actually doing something worthwhile. What is with that champ? Next fix, please, Plarium. Dropped a bit of turn meter and again. Didn't get the decreased speed. It didn't land. Got another turn meter drop there. Extra turn. Drop speed. Come on. There it is. Drop speed. That's useful. Now it's about whether we can get one of our turn meter control abilities off next. We do have some, believe it or not. Doesn't look like we're going to, though. Oh, man. How do we not get a turn meter control ability off there? Unreal. So many attacks. There he goes again. That dragon's got a lot to answer for, I'll tell you that. There's the turn meter control abilities all going off at the wrong time. What a game. That's the trouble. That's always been the trouble, actually, with Finite, is the RNG of it is frustrating. And it'll be even more so. If you don't have a lore to do the work here, it'll be even more so when we're doing this high-level stuff. Because one miss, so we're just about in the game here, but one miss, and that's it. You basically lost your run. And don't forget, instead of dropping it down right down here now, we're only dropping it just around to that halfway point. So that's why Lure's so powerful. Lure still brings it all the way down to 0. Lure, same, any of those champions that can do the job, fine, they would do the job, but Allure's just so much the best champion here now. It's crazy. There you go, Finite done, I guess. Okay, Dragon then, what we're going to do on Dragon. I'm kind of keen to try Xavier out. See if she's still good. Neutral affinity. I don't think we do enough damage because the poison explosion won't work. So actually, it's just not going to work. I was thinking maybe we just try it for fun, but thinking about it, it's just 100% not going to work. The way you win this is probably going to be your Seer Lydia combos again, to be honest. That's going to be the easiest way to win these fights. But we're going to try and just see if Poison Explosion on waves is still good. I don't know if this is going to work. I think we probably die here, but it's worth a try. Can you quickly show Xavier stats? I'll show you in a sec. Yeah, sorry. Okay, this should be different. Drop defense. Does it kill everyone here? Oh, not quite. Might do, actually. If that bad L went before, maybe it would. Again, we can just tweak things around here. So she's running at 230 odd speed, 100% crit rate, 256 crit damage. Quite a good build, this one. 284. She's in good gear for me. All I really want to see is this enough to nuke waves? Because a bit like seer combos taking down the waves, if you've got a way to kill waves with as few champions as possible that are still relevant for the dragon, then maybe this is a viable comp. That's actually, as long as they don't waste all their abilities, that's actually probably about as perfect as it gets, but they did. Like, leaving one person alive with a tiny amount of health sometimes is the best thing you can possibly do, but in that instance, Bad L then went and used his moves. Still not too bad, though. We're clearing through the wave pretty quick, which is nice, actually. Going to set ourselves up for most of our abilities as well. Look at that, though. Any of these dungeons so far, as soon as any enemy gets a turn, that's it, you're dead. Seriously, they hit really hard. As soon as any enemy gets a turn in any of these dungeons so far, people get, if you're not running defensive comps, you get absolutely wrecked. Shows how important at this stage it's just like control, control, control. Can Bad L still solo a dragon though? That's a question. I feel like he probably can. So we've actually done that in 2 minutes 20. It's not that difficult. The actual dragon's not that difficult. The waves hit like a mofo, but actually not that difficult. 5-star frost gloves. Who wants them? Let's try it one more time. Let's just see if we can get a quicker one. See if this actually runs like clockwork. Now see, look, everyone just surviving with a tiny bit of health. It's good though. 27 seconds onto the dragon. This is going to be pretty quick. Bad L, top tier as ever. But the poison nukers, for waves at least, are as strong as the seer nukers for waves, which is good. At least there's an option. What about Venus? She's going to be good, yeah. What do you want to know? She does decrease defense. She does weaken. She does poison. She does HP burn. She's still going to be like top draw. But Bad L, as before, this is where he shines, guys. Bad L slays the dragon. This dragon will not eat Bad L ever. Won't happen. Bad L will eat the dragon if it goes any way round. Bad L won't be able to solo the waves, I don't think. Look at that. It's no chance. No, resistance. Who cares about resistance? There's just no chance. You can't let these guys have a hit. But yeah, I mean, you've got to bring so much control in now, guys. So much. You cannot let these guys hit you. These two might better do it. I don't think 25's OP. I just think it's just very different. Like, the whole thinking of it is different. They're trying to create something for players that have played the game for 2 years that just literally walk through everything. I do get what they're trying to do. I just personally don't think it's the right way to go. Personally, if you want me, as someone who's played the game for 2 years, to get excited about new content, don't give me the old content. Give me new content. Give me a different dungeon. Give me a different boss. Give me different gear at the end of the boss. Something's got to change. Otherwise... Oh, maybe we don't do it. Otherwise, I just don't get excited about it. It's close. I think these two could do it if I sped up my Gnarlhorn a bit. Like, at least, if you're going to give me 21 to 25, and you want me to be excited to try the new content, there's got to be some different gear in 21 to 25. So there you go, guys. Basically, first time trying on Fire Knight and Dragon. We got comps to work using pretty similar gear sets to what I had before. I needed to bump the speed, bump the accuracy up a bit. But if you start taking damage from these ads, they hurt a lot. Bad L comes up clutch again. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I will catch you later.